Hi, this is your Sussex County chiropractor, Dr. Will Holdsworth from Pain Relief Chiropractic. This video is going to show you how to sit in your chair properly. That's right, I'm going to show you how to sit down properly because I can't tell you how many times I've talked to people and they don't know how to sit with good posture. When you don't sit with good posture, it can cause a lot of pain in your low back. The way that you sit down in your chair that I see a lot of people doing is they end up sitting down what I like to call too early. So they sit down like this, and then they lean back in the chair and they're slouching like this. A lot of people do this. I'd say about 90% of people do this. When you sit down like that, there's a gap between here and the seat back. So it causes this sort of hunched forward position, a sort of flex position in the lumbar spine. The other thing that I see people do when they sit down too early is, this is typically more ladies who do this, they'll sit on the edge of their chair and they'll kind of arch their back and they'll think they're sitting with this awesome posture. But what they're doing here is they're exaggerating the low back curve and they're actually extending backward, and then the mid back is actually diminishing its curve. The reason this is important is bones will respond to stress and they will actually change their shape. This is a law, not a theory, which means it cannot be disproven. It's called Wolff's Law. If you don't believe me, go ahead and look it up. It's got 2 F's in it, Wolff's Law. So you're going to sit down in your chair the right way by, I like to let my butt make contact with the seat back before I sit down. When I feel that, then I lean back in the chair, and when I sit up this way, my back makes full contact with the seat back. When my back is making full contact with the seat back, my back muscles relax. You can go ahead and try this and you'll feel this yourself. When you sit in your chair now, you want to make sure that when you're on your keyboard is not too far away. When we're reaching forward with our keyboard, now we're causing this upper hunched forward in our back, upper back flexion in our back there. We scoot our chair closer so that when we sit at our desk, our upper arm can remain vertical and we can keep our elbow more at a 90-degree angle. Back stays against the seat back. It'll solve a world of problems for you. You also want to make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people who sit with their legs crossed, which can cause issues in the legs. People who also, go ahead and try this, they'll sit and they'll kind of cross their ankles like this. If you do that, you can feel there's more pressure going into the back of the thigh. You may or may not have heard of sciatica, and I'm betting that you probably have heard of it. The sciatica is basically a symptom where the sciatic nerve is irritated. You go ahead and cross those ankles, it's going to cause pressure going in the back of the thigh. When you keep your feet flat on the ground, butt to the back of the chair, you have way less pressure into the back of the thigh there. So go ahead and try that and see how that feels, and you'll kind of get the point. Armrests, I don't have any on this chair because I can't stand armrests. I talked about this in a previous video, the one I did on the keyboard. Go ahead and watch that if you want to learn some keyboard technique. But when your armrests aren't in the way, you can have full arm movement. You don't have to worry about bumping into them. You don't rest your elbow on there when you're working. The other thing that happens is the armrests are usually too high in the chair and it shrugs your shoulders, causes a lot of discomfort there in the shoulders and tension into the muscles at the top of your back. That's it for me. I'm your Sussex County chiropractor, Dr. Will Holdsworth from Pain Relief Chiropractic. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this was something that you think would be valuable to someone that you care about, go ahead and share it to them. If you have a question, go ahead and ask me a question below, and I'd be more than happy to get back to you. Thank you again. Have a good rest of your day.